Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. It's Acronym Drop Day again, so hide your wallets. So you might have been wondering why I didn't cover the Mother's Side exclusive drop of April 29th. Well, I actually did record it, but I totally messed up the sound by recording in a very noisy environment, so that was just really terrible. So I had to cancel that and I didn't have time anymore to do a second recording. But luckily it rains Acronym drops nowadays. So today I'm covering the second retailer's drop of Spring Summer 22. I did cop some pieces from the last Mother's Side drop though, so you can expect videos about them ASAP. So then all that's left is a little reminder that liking and subscribing is totally free, and we can dive right into the drop. It is 11 past 6, the drop just happened. We are looking at the Acronym Mother's Side right now. The first piece is this windstopper jacket. Let's take a little look at this. Some of you, or most of you, probably already have seen the either leaked pictures from a while ago, or this drop has been announced, so on Instagram as well as by the different retailers. So if you are anyway interested in Acronym, you probably already knew that this was coming. There's a new video. Errolson was joking on Instagram that they had expected these walking shots to look cooler than they actually do, but I think they look cool. Another thing I like about Acronym is that on the one hand it's very much about being cool and looking cool, but at the same time they're also not too serious about it. Errolson jokes about it a lot, and so even though they probably do find themselves quite cool, they can also joke about it. So yeah, so this is a coach jacket, a one-stopper coach jacket. Earlier today on Instagram, Errolson already teased these videos. This was him joking about trying to look cool. This is also funny to see because in my head, when I was planning this video today, I thought I had seen that the drop would be at 5 o'clock. So when I looked at 5, it wasn't there, and then I went back to this post and then it said 6. So I thought that I had seen it wrong, but clearly I had not seen it wrong and was posted wrongly. Also cool to see new model Florian Roll, who is, I believe, also an Acronym employee. I don't know what he does exactly, but he's clearly just someone from the team. All right, back to the jacket. What can I say about it? I personally think it's very cool that Acronym is going towards different looks, especially within one season. Looking at this jacket, I really get this, I get a bit of like a Japanese gangster, almost Yakuza vibe out of this, but like a Japanese crime movie feel, which I think is cool. This jacket looks quite shiny, like also the J68 windstopper looked in the product pictures, which I know quite a few people were a bit taken aback by. It looks like this is also the same material as the J68 windstopper. Talking about this one. Okay, so it's not exactly the same. It's a bit different. It's also a windstopper fabric that is made of nylon, as opposed to the earlier windstopper fabrics used by Acronym that were mainly polyester, like the previous version of the J68 windstopper. So yeah, it's a coach jacket, but Acronym style, so it is possible to zip up the collar to get the quite significant looking zipped up Acronym collar with the logo tapes. I really think that collar look is very typical for Acronym. So it's black and gold. What is he saying about it? J59, escape zip. It has the web tape mounted press buttons for one-hand operation, which is also an Acronym feature I really enjoy, like on this one. An ingenious additional zipper converts the collar for full neck protection. Right, so you can button it up. Okay, so it has buttons, but it also has a zipper from the bottom to the top, and then a separate neck zipper that zips the top part, like we also know from the J1A and the J68, and probably a few other Acronym jacks that have that that extra zipper that is just for the top part. Also a very significant Acronym feature, if you ask me. I've never seen this on any other brand, especially this detached part of the zipper that hangs loose when the top part is not zipped up is very significant look. Any other features are 2 external pockets for maximum storage, bilateral, and then there are 2 holster pockets on the inside and a speed lock shock cord at the hem to cinch the bottom. So the windstopper is also lined with a force stretch mesh, which is really nice. Something that I also encountered on the J68. So it's not just the windstopper membrane, but a windstopper membrane with a lining on the inside, which might make the garment a little less breathable, but I personally think I think it feels really nice next to skin, because these are summer jackets, so you're probably just gonna wear a t-shirt under it, and you will have the jacket against your bare arms, or maybe even, which we will come to next, have the sleeveless shirts, and to have your skin against just like the windstopper membrane is not necessarily super comfortable, because it can get a bit sticky. I used to have the Nike Lab ACG windstopper packable jacket, which did not have a lining and which was just the 2-layer windstopper, which was of course very breathable, but as I already said, it could get a bit sticky to the skin. Or if the outside gets wet, if you're in the rain, then also the fabric will stick to your skin. So yeah, lining is nice. Yeah, I think it's nice. The gold is cool, but not necessarily my thing. If I would get this, I would probably just get the black one. I was talking to Johnny Tai yesterday about this because he posted a picture of it in his stories, and he said that he was probably gonna get this one. So I'm very curious to see his review about that. Nice details of the shoulders. You know, I've been wearing Acronym jackets for a while now, and I almost take for granted how amazing the shoulder articulation is of it. I recently just bought an Alpha Industries MA1 TT because I saw one used in very good condition for like 20 euros. And I wanted a white jacket that I could beat to skateboard in. But when I got it, the fit is actually really terrible. I mean, I don't mean to shit on this brand, but I kind of expected a bit better from a classic brand like Alpha Industries. I got a size medium, and I can barely, like when I push my arms forward, it just becomes really tight. Even though the rest of the jacket it's not too small for me, but just the articulation is like terrible. So yeah, paneling patterns like this really improve your comfort and freedom of movement like immensely. For people still asking like, why is it so expensive? Well, this is one of the reasons, you know, because it really takes a lot of R&D to get to these kinds of designs that are not really on the surface, you know, like who's looking at this except for super nerds like me and probably some of you watching. But yeah, those are really things that make the difference. Things that really make you want to like wear these type of jackets like all the time. So yeah, it looks good. The gold one is really gold. I mean, it looks cool, no doubt. In the close-ups, the fabric does look quite similar to the fabric of the J68 I have. It's got a very subtle ripstop pattern on it. This is nice. These are nice details. I've seen some people on Discord say that they found that the sheen makes it look cheap, but I actually think the opposite. I think it looks quite luxurious, actually. So it's cool to see that the gold one has 2 different colored zippers. Nice details. Press buttons. Top zip. Speed lock hem. Sleeve detail. You can really cinch the sleeves tight. It has an aux zip, so you can accommodate a insulator, making it more cross-season appropriate. That's nice. The holster pocket, As with most Acronym jackets, you can also wear the sling on the inside. I personally like wearing the sling on the outside because I like that look. I don't necessarily find the sling on the inside very comfortable. Second video, more close up. Some cool faces again. All right, so that's the J95. Price is just under 1,000 euros. Price just under 1,000 euros. Yeah, what can I say about the price? It's the price. Okay, so the gold is actually called khaki. So I do wonder how that color matches with this one, because this is the Gore-Tex Pro in khaki and this is the Gore Windstopper in khaki. This really does look a lot more shiny on the product pictures. But in my experience, the J68 is a lot less shiny in real life because, well, it kind of depends on how the lighting is. If you're in direct sunlight, then it does sparkle a bit. So probably because this is studio lighting, it also looks a lot more shiny than it would probably look in weather when it's clouded. But I don't know exactly. We'll have to see when Fly with Johnny Tai does his review on the jacket, if he buys it. All right, so next up is the J97M. J97M. Super affordable, as you can see. Also in the M fabric, we also have seen from the first drop where the P39 came in. A new fabric for this season called Nylon Stretch. Still don't really know where the M stands for. I've heard quite some positive sounds about it. It seems to be very breathable and nice summer fabric, as it says in the descriptions. So this should be a very nice summer outfit. So as I think I already said in the last drop I covered, Acronym is very clearly doing, well, two types of silhouettes now. So you have the more roomy, baggy garments like the J95 we just saw, but this J97 is then again more a fitted silhouette, as you can see. Back details are nice, also very good articulation probably. I don't know if I find these sleeve cuffs very appropriate for spring summer. Okay, so you can fold it in. All right. I don't know if I think this looks great. I mean, if this were an insulated piece, I would get it. I mean, I think the J90SS also has cuffs like these, so there it's more appropriate than with a summer jacket like this. I don't really know why you would want to cover your wrists in the summer. Again, the holster pockets, those are really nice. That's probably quite convenient. We've seen this type of holstering pockets before in Acronym garments. I personally don't have any garments that have that, unfortunately. Yeah, what do you think about this jacket? I mean, it doesn't look bad at all. It's probably a very comfortable jacket. It's probably very nice for summer, but it's also a bit, I think it's also a bit normie looking for me. It kind of looks like it's from an outdoor brand. So it's Gorpcore lovers will probably really dig this. With these type of garments, Acronym really goes more into the territory of the gray man. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just not necessarily my cup of tea. But I think it's cool there's variation. Yeah, but a little bit too boring for me. But good price. I really think it's nice they found a good and nice fabric, technical fabric that is producible at a more affordable price. I mean, this, of course, not by any means this is a cheap jacket in any way, but I mean, it's almost half of the price of the J95. So coming in black, coyote, and gray. Moving on to the shorts. Short pants 29M. Again, M, again decent price. Even though the P39, which are long pants and are almost the same price as the SP29, so you could say they are relatively expensive. But these are probably also a bit more difficult to make because of all the pockets and I think a new belt system. So it actually kind of looks like a cut-off version of the P24A. I mean, it's like almost exactly what it is. I mean, if you cut it off here, well, maybe it's a bit wider, but the pocket array is the same. So it's a short P24A, which is a very popular pant, so I also think this will be quite popular. Yeah, see the grays are almost gone after an hour. People are getting the grays. Lenny's showing some moves. I think these look cool. I personally don't wear shorts a lot, mainly because I live in a country where it is almost never really that warm that I want to wear shorts. Also, wearing shorts, especially if they're above the knee, kind of makes me look like a schoolboy. I think I would have liked these better if they had been just a tad longer. Then I might have considered getting them. Maybe if they had just covered the knee, I would have liked them better. If they had been a little bit more Bermuda style. Yeah, they're good. They're good looking shorts for shorts. And again, in the M fabric, which is nice for all the people living in the warmer areas, which I also think is a very nice development, that there seem to be more Acronym garments now that are more appropriate for warmer climates, and not only Gore-Tex Pro shells and stuff like that. Designers all dream of uncovering the ultimate military cargo short. In a hard-to-reach part of the world, in an unknown shop, from an unknown supplier, a design unlike anything you've seen before. Well, is it though? Not really. I mean, it's from the same designer, but we kind of have seen this before. So there's a new waistband called a QLQRAE 25mm integrated web waistband with mil-spec webbing, removable release tab, and access web retainer loop. So why don't they show in the video how this new integrated web waistband with mil-spec webbing works? Or would that be too sexy to show that? There's only this picture. Alright, so in close-up it looks just like cinch buckles you also have like on the P30s or P31s. Oh, this is nice. Like this. I wish this was on the P30s. So, but I guess this can open. You can pull this out probably. Yeah, it's too bad you can't they don't exactly show how this works. Would have been nice to have like I mean, they're making the videos already, so I think it would have been nice to have a little video of how this works. The still incredible phone pocket. I just lent out most of my Acronym clothes to my sister to do a photo shoot the last few days. So I didn't have my Acronym pants for a few days, and I really missed this pocket, like the phone pocket. I must admit, I am really curious to try out this material though. So I am very tempted to get something in M, but am I going to get shorts? I mean, they still are like 500 euro shorts, you know, and I'm just really afraid that I'm not gonna get that much wear out of them, because, I mean, the past few days it's been quite warm here, but I just know it's probably just not gonna last very long here in Holland, the warmth. Also, I just got some Nike Lab ACG shorts, the deploy shorts, used, which I do quite like, and I got a large, so they are a bit oversized for me, which I think looks good. So yeah, cool shorts, but I think for me they could have been just a tad longer. Actually, exactly like the 2008 Acronym SP3E, which are, oh wow, there were no phone pockets yet in 2008. But see, if they would have been like this, if they had part of the knee articulation with it, then I would like to have these. These I would get. Yeah. I mean, it's of course it's more of like an old school look, an early 2000s new metal kind of look, but yeah, I really like this. I should find some of these. But it would have been nice if it had been more that length instead of this. I would go for this, not this. Moving on again to the P39PR. All right. So I personally hadn't seen these yet. I did not know about these. They are P39s, so that suggests they have the same fit block as the P39M, which I talked about in the first drop of this season. PR in this case stands for Heavy Organic Jersey, which is a 100% cotton material made in Portugal. Again, a very affordable price for Acronym standards. So these are kind of like sweatpants. These pants also include the new waistband we just saw on the SP29s. Built into the pants, it locks down instantly and solidly enough that no matter how much you overload your deep pockets, your drip will not slip. That's fine. Conversely, when the situation changes, the single pull release tab means you can exit the premise just as quickly. That's right, no compromise here, only dreams. So apparently it has a quick release too. Well, that sounds about the same as the cinch bands of the P30s. Only then it's just one now. Okay, so these really are sweatpants. Same kind of back pockets as we see on the 39M. Only difference seems to be that they have obviously sweatpants cuffs on the hems. I must say these do look very comfy. I actually kind of like these because I think it's kind of cool that there is the combination of the kind of almost formal looking upper and then the sweatpant cuffs on the bottom, which makes them look like very chic sweatpants. So yeah, I actually kind of like that. Yeah, I like that. Damn it, why do I like it? And the foam pocket, So these are 400 euro chic looking sweatpants with a foam pocket and a cool belt system. I'm getting tempted. I feel brain worms crawling inside my brain. I like this detail. I talked about this detail in the first drop video. If you haven't seen that, you can check it out right there. I think this is a very cool detail where the back pocket that is partly detached, but the corner is integrated into the pant like this, so that this corner doesn't stick out like it does with the Shadow Project pants I have. Good knee articulation. Yeah man, these are really nice. These are really nice. Coyote color is cool too. So these come in two colors then. Black and coyote. Yeah, I have to say I am quite tempted. 7 pockets. Right, because the deep pockets probably count as 2 again. Still think that's cheating a bit, but alright. However, I don't... Wait. What is it now? Is it 7 pockets or is it 8 pockets? I don't understand anymore. So it probably has phone pockets within the deep pockets or something. This is not super clear. And I think the deep pockets have phone pockets in them also. Do we see any details of this? No, afraid we don't. Awesome sweatpants, look great. Hope I don't get them. Then, moving on again to the tops. There's the shirt 24 PRA. So PR again, the same cotton fabric we just saw on the P39 PR. All right, so this is a black t-shirt with a huge logo on the back saying Acronym Dynamics. If I'm honest, I like most of the Acronym logos, so I'm not against bombastic logos or graphics like this per se, but I don't necessarily like these. To me, these just don't really fit the Acronym aesthetic. Sorry, don't like this. No, this one is a nope for me. 180 euros. It's a decent price, but they come in black, white, and coyote. I am getting more and more tempted about this coyote color though. I like it. But no. S24 PRA, do not like this graphic. Goodbye. Then the S24 PRB, which is the same shirt with different graphics. This looks a bit like Avengers, does it? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Which, it's not stupid. I like Avengers, but again, I don't necessarily like it for the Acronym aesthetic. Also, this reminds me a little bit of the Shadow Project aesthetic, but this doesn't really get more. I do like the look of the fabric though. I think the t-shirt fabric looks nice. It looks very luxurious. It's mercerized cotton, which is, as you can see here, is a textile finishing treatment, which improves dye uptake and tear strength and reduces fabric shrinkage and imparts a silk-like luster. Well, definitely looks very silk-like. So they are probably quite comfortable t-shirts, even though it doesn't look like the articulation will be very special. The paneling of the shirt, and it looks quite standard. So then we have the S25 PRA, which are t-shirts, sleeveless t-shirts. These I actually kind of like. So here's the white version. Are these going fast? No, not necessarily. This does look nice. We've seen Errolson quite a few times before in other t-shirt releases where he cut off the sleeves to have them sleeveless, and now he is releasing t-shirts that are already sleeveless for you. So he quite clearly is very fond of sleeveless t-shirts. These are kind of cool. I think the triangle print on the back really accentuates the sleeveless model and your shoulders. So that's a very nice aesthetic design, I think, that works. So yeah, I kind of dig these. We have the Shuriken logo again, which I do think is a very cool logo. It says, what does it say? Alles Lüge, alles langweilig, which is German for everything's a lie, everything is boring. Yeah, these are cool. I like these. I might pick one. I just might. And then we have the S25 PR. Oh, these went kind of quick. Oh, these are going. Like the black ones in medium are already gone. And I like these more. This is cool. I like graphics like this. I can really appreciate. I have two hoodies, two of the event hoodies from the Koivo release and the Robo Race release that also have these graphics that were done by Ian, and this kind of looks like this is still Ian's work, but I believe Ian has left Acronym. I don't really know why, or I know he also has removed his Instagram, which is a bit weird because he's like still tagged here, but his Instagram is not available, so don't know what happened there. That's too bad, because I really always enjoyed his graphics. So maybe these are like the last Ian graphics we're gonna get. This is kind of cool too. When I covered the first drop, I was talking about this card that is on the varsity jacket that I didn't really like on its own, but like integrated into the rest of this weird graphic makes it much more interesting to me. I like this. Yeah, I'm almost certain that I am going to get this. I really like this. If they're still, the white ones are still there, the black one and M is gone, but I think this is a, well, Ian's still here in the videos. I believe this is a retailer wide release, so probably shouldn't be too hard to still get a black t-shirt. So if we go to labels, for instance, this one, they have the black one too? No, they don't have. Oh, is that already sold out? Maybe. All right, so the black ones are going pretty fast. Wallery, do they have? They only have these two pieces. What? No t-shirts. That surprises me. They're probably like the easiest ones to sell. Acronym S25. Is S25? PRB. My somebody maybe. Also not those t-shirts. Okay. Then it might be hard to still get the black one, which is too bad. Or do I want to get a coyote one? Don't know if I really like the graphics in white on the coyote. Do I? No, don't think so. Black one is nice. but I guess it's already gone. Yeah, this definitely is a nice shirt. I'm probably still, so was this a mother side exclusive then? No, it's not a mother side exclusive. They have Notre also sells them, and just not that great for me because that's from overseas, but yeah, so Notre still has them, but I don't see any other ones, so maybe they might pop up somewhere else. Anyway, this one, I think so far this is my favorite piece of the collection, but we're not done yet. We're going to see a hoodie. Is that the last piece? Yes, the last piece of the collection is the S26 PR, which is a hoodie. It's a, again, for Acronym prices, it's not up there, but it's also like a cotton hoodie that's almost 400 euros. So, you know, I'm not gonna say anything about that. It's kind of a cool looking hoodie though. It has a bit of a boxer vibe, if you ask me, because of this, like a box training hoodie or something. I don't know why. Maybe because of these lines over which you're wearing a sleeveless t-shirt or something, which is kind of cool. It has some fraying details in the front. Also something we've seen before on Acronym pieces. I also likes to play with the fraying. Oh wow, these shoes I really don't like. Sorry, I'm really not into the whole Visvim thing. I like this Acronym pull cord system, which is also on the hem of the P34 and I believe the P24 also. And actually, I had hoped that this had been, because I got the P2, the GGG wait, what's it called? P2. So I also got the GGG P2011. I can't actually find any pictures of it anymore on the internet for some reason. I still don't really understand why they take things from the Acronym site after they have been sold out. Because it's really, I mean, fans really want to look up things, so I don't understand why they don't just keep an archive. Maybe they don't have enough web space, I don't know. Anyway, it's too bad that after something sells out you can't find the pictures anymore. But, so I got this suit, and the pants of these have just like a normal draw cords. So I'm talking about these pants, and they have the like standard draw cords on them. And of course, you know, they are Nike garments, but he took a few of the features from Acronym clothing and to integrate into the Nike garments, and I personally think it would have been really great if these draw cords were also used in it, because I really like these. Instead of these standard like shoelaces that are in the track pant, which I really don't like. I mean, all the Nike Lab ACG also have though. I mean, those are Nike garments too, of course, so they have the same standard sportswear draw cords. But because the Nike and Acronym collab was such a specific collab with Acronym, and because, like for instance, a jacket sling or the quick release zipper were integrated into the garments, I think it would really have been a plus, and not too difficult I think, to integrate these draw cords in there, because these draw cords are not as slippery, so you can much easier pull them and then tie a knot without having to really tie a knot without them slipping back all the time, like the standard shoelace drawstrings do. But it's really cool to see them on this hoodie, 'cause I think this is really nice. As you can see, you can probably just pull these and it will stay like this without even having to tie a knot, because these cords are rough, so they give much more resistance inside the cinched area, which is like a super simple but very effective technique. Those are like technical details that I really appreciate in Acronym design. You know, not everything has to be about fabrics or waterproofness or super many pockets or zippers and everything. I mean, stuff like this also is very enjoyable, to me at least, in Acronym design. So there is a concealed kangaroo pocket in the front, as we can see. It's a side view of that. We can see in this detail shot that there's also an unfinished seam on the sides, so this will quite presumably also start fraying too, or maybe even unraveling. I don't know how far this goes. Something that I am not necessarily a super big fan of. I did have a few Gorilla Group hoodies who had that, but I personally think that this suited the Gorilla Group aesthetic from then, like this is already maybe 3 years ago, more than I think that this suits Acronym aesthetic, because most Acronym garments are just a bit more slick. Oh, this is a cool detail, a very small embroidered logo on the back, very subtle. Nice to see it in white. On the black one, a white hoodie also. I believe there was one more detail. Are they showing it? Well, here they show in the video that you can cinch the hoodie without tying a knot and it will stay like that. So that I like, that's cool. I thought I saw somewhere, like leaked before, a picture where there was another hidden feature is maybe a big word. I think there's a logo inside that now is covered by the front piece. That's kind of like secret and you can only see it if you open it up. Kind of like Shadow Project used to have concealed things. Don't see it here though. Ah, here it says. A hidden Delta A logo motif. Kind of curious though that they would mention it here, but then not actually show it. Did I miss it? Am I talking too fast? And where is it? No, it's definitely not. They don't show it. It's I guess it's something you have to discover for yourself when buying this. It's a decent hoodie. There's nothing wrong with it. It's also, yeah, I don't think I would pay $378 for this. I kind of wonder if this hoodie though has a better hood for me, because I've talked about this before in some of my videos. I have quite a long neck and a lot of hoods are a bit uncomfortable for me because of that, because they are too small actually, as are the hoods of the Acronym event hoodies I have. So I usually don't really use the hood, and if I do, well, it just looks a bit weird because it makes the neck stand up, like this part. So I do wonder if this hood is higher, but it's very difficult for me to judge by just looking at it like this. Lenny does look like he has quite a long neck though, but there is not, or is there a shot of, no, there's not a shot of Lenny with the hood on his head, so that's a bit too bad. Would have liked to see Lenny wear the hood. All right, so I believe that was it. 4 t-shirts, the hood, the sweatpants. This is all old stuff. What's this? Oh, cool. There's like an entire video. Let's watch that. Full screen, of course. Let's go. Why is that? I really wonder why that logo is obscured. Okay, so it's just, I mean, it's not really anything new. These are just the, okay, so it's not really anything new. These are just all the videos of the first and this third drop combined in one video, which is cool still. I think I really missed Acronym video content in the last few years. Is that true? No, there has been video content. Lenny doing some kicks and Harrelson doing some kicks too. It's nice, it's nice. I have to be honest, it doesn't have the same... I should have put this. I personally don't think it has the same coolness as the older videos. Stuff like this. I do kind of miss this vibe a little bit. I mean, these are like the videos that really got me into Acronym, you know? I saw stuff like this. This really felt like it was some next level shit. Or stuff like this. I mean, this was really cool. Also a bit fun, you know? But this had like a really murky look. I mean, the stuff made by, I think this is made by Cantonio. This was really, really cool. So I do kind of miss that a little bit. I mean, I like the new videos, but they don't have the same appeal as the older ones did, to me. Okay, let's wrap up this video because we've covered everything now. So I hope you enjoyed going through the collection with me again. I will try to keep this up. If you do, please let me know in the comments and give it a like and a subscribe if you have not yet. I don't know if there is still more to come this season. I don't think so. But if there is, I will definitely be making, or definitely, I will definitely be trying to make another coverage of that when it does. Also, I have a question for you. What do you think about the fact that there are several drops? Do you like that, or do you think that you just should drop the whole season at once and, you know? Or do you think it's exciting to have a new drop coming and also like the mother side drop where you don't really know what to expect, and also making it almost impossible to cop some of those things like the J29U PX that just sold out in seconds, or the P38 GTB, which also flew out the door, and the LA11 DS that went just as quick. I really was very lucky to actually get the two pieces that I wanted, which are the J68WS and the LA10 DS in green. Very cool pieces. I've had them for, what, 2-3 weeks now? And yeah, I really, really love them. So I haven't worn the LA10 that much yet, but I have worn the J68 almost every day because I just super love it. So I will tell you about that soon. Yeah, till then, have a nice day.